Alright guys, today I'm going to be doing the Bricks by the Bay 2013 exhibition update number, what is this, I believe number 17 possibly, or 16, one of the two. But yeah, so today with me I have another one of my team members, Benjamin Stratman here, through via FaceTime. As always, taking care of the gaming section of his life, as always. But, oh yes, right. So, in case you guys didn't know, I actually did put in special areas of expertise for the team members, you know. For instance, I put Ben as head of the games that the MOCs that we're going to be doing representing video games and PC games such as Warhammer 40k, Assassin's Creed, and I might put him ahead of Tron, but then again that was Jeff's idea. But you know, that's just
Jeff's thing.
What was that?
That's more of Jeff's thing, honestly.
Yeah, so I'm probably
I'm not
going
too
to
interested in Tron.
right, the Warhammer MOC's more of his thing. But yeah, guys.
For sure.
So Ben's going to stay with us on the line here as I go to the update outline. And as this thing freezes up on me. But here we are. So, in the meantime, while this thing crappily uploads, very, very poorly, we got Yavin here, which is now at a very, very close 94 point. Let me check what I wrote down here. We finally got this up. 94.6%. There are only a couple of base plates left. These are the only two base plates left that have to be fully detailed. All the rest are completely detailed as far as like having one simple layering of plant foliage. The rest of the parts for completing Yavin are over there right now in that small little workspace that I have in the back of the MOC here. Before we finish the MOC though, one of the reasons why the MOC is taking so long to complete is that I want every team member to work on the MOC. Jeff has put in a lot of time on this MOC. Ben has put in a lot of time on this MOC. Justine's put in a little time on this MOC. The only person who has not put in time on the MOC yet is Darren. And she's like the last person to get into the group and get involved with everything. So these two base plates are left for her, and also a little bit of the extra tree foliage is going to be left up to her as well. So for instance, this half has a little bit more detail on the trees. You can see a little bit of that detail work on the sides there. That was all done by Justine. None of that has been done to this half of the MOC. That's why all of these parts right here are going to be left for Darren to take care of on that section of Yavin. Now, one thing you guys probably haven't noticed already, Ben might leave here in a couple of seconds because FaceTime's lagging and it's getting late. But yeah. So, in case you haven't noticed already why there is such a huge gap right here in the middle of the MOC, and why these two base plates are gone, and why the roof of the main pyramid's gone, is because we're working on a top secret aspect that Jeff wanted to implement on Yavin, and you guys could kind of guess that from the last couple of updates that I've showed you, what we've been doing with Yavin. He wanted to take that back to his house to take care of it and show everybody what to do as far as that aspect of the project. That aspect of the project was not able to be completed, thus we have had to pretty much leave that whole section of the MOC there. So that unfortunately sucks. But on the upside, we have everything else completed for the most part. Like I said, this is probably the MOC that has the most stuff done to it as far as the MOCs going to Bricks by the Bay. The first full team workday is going to come up very, very soon within the next week. It would have been this week, but everything got smashed into inconveniently for a lot of people, especially Darren, since she's the last person to get involved with the group. So you know, we're still waiting on a work day that she could come in and take care of things with us and still get stuff done. Now, as far as the minor other details we have of this MOC, really the basic generic version of Yavin is done. We might do one small little part haul that I will take care of myself this next weekend because I'm going to LA to the Lego store. I might pick up a couple of extra parts there if I can. As for all of the figures, all the droids are still in the pyramids, majority of them, which are majority of them at Jeff's house. What was that, Ben?
Nothing, just talking to my mom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but majority of the pyramids are at Jeff's house, except for the main pyramid, which is right there. But yeah, all the droids are in those pyramids, including, actually, we are going to include the regular Droidekas and the sniper Droidekas from the new sets, like I already told you guys last time. 2 of the Droidekas that are going to go into this MOC are here. The others I have not assembled yet because they're still in a boxed battle pack that I still have to unbox and build. The other sniper Droideka is in my room, but I obviously can't put that sniper Droideka in one of the pyramids for storage because the pyramids are not with us at this time. And the other sniper Droideka I don't have yet because I have not bought it off Bricklink, nor have I got it from the next ATRT. But I'm probably going to buy that this weekend also, just to take care of that issue. Next thing would be clone figures. Nothing's really changed with the clone figures. We're still waiting on RC Customs, finishing up my 41st Elite Squadron with Commander Gree. So that's probably going to take another couple of weeks, which is going to postpone the final version of this MOC because I want to put the final battle in already. Same thing for the weapons with this MOC. David is not going to be restocking for a while because of him going to Brick Fair New Hampshire or Brick Fair New England. And that's going to take about a month for him to do since the convention's a month away. After that's when he'll restock, and that's when I'll get all my weapons. Clones for the clones and the droids, and we'll get that aspect taken care of. And when that also happens, that's when I'll pay for the plate lockers, just so we can keep this MOC stabilized. As you can see here, it's not really stabilized at all by anything, aside from the table holding it all together. So the plate lockers are going to come in with everything else, the weapons, and all of that from my online orders and my other sponsors. So that is it for Yavin. Now we move on to Umbara here. Nothing has really changed with this. I did actually go to the Lego store last week and got 2 more Pick-a-Brick cups full of black plates and bricks. Some of them inverted, some of them actual slopes, others plates, but I managed to get those, and I'm going to the Lego store again, so whatever black parts they have in there, I'll get from there as well. And also here, guys, as you can see, I got more slopes, and I actually got more of these trans red cones, just to add more of that dark red effect that we all know from the Umbara series. Still going to be 8 base plates, still at 25%, if I did not say that earlier. Still going to require about 10 to 20 more Bricklink orders till finished. Still a Minifigs for You sponsored MOC, however I'm debating whether or not I'm going to use the Minifigs for You 501st, the newer Minifigs for You 501st, or the older ones, which is what I have here. I'm still going to use the same Umbarans, nothing's changed about that. Still got to wait for the orders on those. The new weapons I'm going to have from this are going to come from Clone Army Customs, as well as Clone Trooper X39 with the custom Umbara weapons being made as we speak. And that is going to be pretty much it for the Battle of Umbara. So at 25%, this MOC is. Ben, if you feel that the updates become a little bit of a drag, you could go ahead and click off anytime you want.
I think I might do that, actually.
Alright, man. Thanks for being in the update, guys. Man, I'll see you next time. Later, bro. Alright, yeah. So, I mean, it was getting late, you know. Jeff and Ben needed sleep since he has school tomorrow. But, yeah, so now let's get down to Rishi, guys. This MOC is at the same percentage that Umbara is at, 25%. However, as you can see, it's more compacted in. It's supposed to be 6 base plates. The 6 base plates are under these top 2, so it's, you know, pretty much 2 base plates stacked on 2 2 base plates stacked onto 2 base plates. I had to condense it because I wanted to get a better view of this MOC here. Once I get a better view of this MOC and take this MOC down, this will go back to being on this spot, and hopefully by the time that happens, I'll be able to start officially working on this. As for the bricklink orders, how much bricklink orders I'm going to have to place until that's finished, little close to, well, I believe 15 to actually 10 to 20 bricklink orders until this is finished. The clone garrison, for the most part, is completed. I might order more clone shock troopers. I have actually have Minifigs for You sponsoring this MOC. I originally was going to have RC Customs sponsor this MOC, but because of changes and the fact that he's doing a lot of commissions for me already, I've decided to switch over to Minifigs for You for sponsoring this MOC. I'm going with the Minifigs for You also for the Clone Enemy custom weapons for this MOC, just because I'm getting a discount from him. I still need to talk to Citizen Brick about getting my zombie heads for the entire zombie horde, if you will. They have a bunch of new zombie products that I would love to incorporate into the zombie horde, and I'm going to get that going underway. And that is pretty much it for this MOC. So 25%, just like Umbara here. So let's get down to the Warhammer 40k MOC. Warhammer 40k. Let's see. Okay, guys. Well, I'm actually going to bring this into the room since I actually do have stuff to show you guys in there about Warhammer. So let's cut the video off and go into the room. Alright, guys. So here we are doing the second part of the update, and I mainly brought you guys into the bedroom this time because one, a lot of the other MOCs that we have talked about that are going to be done for Bricks by the Bay have not exactly been made or laid out yet in the garage. And two, I wanted to show you guys some of the new things going on with the minifigure stand. So let's get started here with the Warhammer 40k MOC. Warhammer 40k Winter Epoch MOC, that progression is at 10%. Nothing has really been done to this MOC since the last update. We're still doing it based off the PC game. We're doing the post-apocalyptic MOC scenery with the Space Marines going up against the White Scar Space Marines, to be more specific, going against the Necrons and well, miscellaneous Necron factions. And this is the official White Scar Space Marine here. Nothing has really changed to this little creation since the last update, and really there is nothing really new about him. It's the same jump pack, it's the same bolter, and we still have not gotten his head made out yet. So nothing really new with Warhammer 40k, but everything is still going as planned as of now. So that's good. Again, just a small brief do-over of progressions. 94.6 for you know what, here, let me show you guys that. 94, supposed to be 0.6, but 94.6 for Yavin, 25.25 for Umbara and the Rishi Zombie Canyon Outbreak Rescue, and still 10 for Warhammer 40k. And all of these progressions for the other MOCs are still the same. Assassin's Creed, not really much done there. I've actually looked at the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag trailer, and might go through with that. But before we get down into that, the Operation Brick Freedom collaboration still going down. I've looked at the older do-overs of the Brick Freedom collaboration on Flickr at Brick Fair 2012, and I really like what they did with it. I'm really looking forward to doing at least 2 base plates contributed to this MOC. It's a collaboration done with Delta Force Guy, Lumberex, and a couple of other guys on Flickr. The battle synopsis is still the same from last year, I believe, and I actually might use some Baddest Bricks kits for my contribution to the Operation Brick Freedom MOC, which is at 5% currently. And now let's get down to the Assassin's Creed trailer. Assassin's Creed trailer, as I just stated earlier, I looked up at the Black Flag trailer, so we might be doing Assassin's Creed 4. By the way, this is still at 3%. It's still up in the air whether or not I want to keep it Assassin's Creed 3. or do the Black Flag trailer, which would be Assassin's Creed 4, or if they might release an Assassin's Creed 5 trailer by August, which I highly doubt. So in this case, I might do Assassin's Creed 4. Probably by the next update, I'll have that decided, and we might, in that case, if that happens, we'll do like 4 base plates worth of water scenery, and we'll actually have the assassin done by X39, no matter who it is, whether it's Connor Kenway or the other Kenway assassin in Assassin's Creed 4. And that's going to be done with very, very soon. Hunger Games. Second movie is coming out. We already know that. Progression on this is at 3%. All the references will be coming from the book and the movie. This will be a non-baseplate mock still. Nothing's new. And I'm still going to be using the Minifigs for You Katniss with this. Now let's move on to Tron, still at 2%. The prototype bike has been destroyed, but it's nothing new. Jeff still has the schematics in his head. The Tron Evolution mock will be based off of the video game. Will also be a non-baseplate mock, just like the Hunger Games mock. And that is pretty much it. So all the progressions on here are pretty accurate, except for the top one right there with Yavin. Only off by 0.1%. But still pretty accurate. And now let's get down to the minifigure stand. Well, a lot to discuss with this. Still nothing new at all from either vendor. I'm actually debating on cutting the stand in half. So by the next update, you might see 2 individual progressions. One on a stand for Minifigs for You, the other for Republic Customs. Now, I'm not going to literally cut the stand in half because it's kind of hard when the aisles are odd numbered. So what I'm possibly going to do is get 3 other small plates that are under these and do another individual stand, and either move Minifigs for You's figures onto that one or move Republic Customs figures onto that one, depending on how much more stock I get in from either one of my sponsors within the next month or so. Probably I might give RC the new stand just because I'm getting more products in from him more frequently, and we'll be receiving more products from him within the next month or so. Guaranteed, that's for sure. So, progression on this is still 58%, nothing new. I haven't acquired anything new since the last update. And finally, last thing, the production team. Production team is at 5%, is at 100%. We are ready. As I stated earlier in the update, we had all worked together, except for Darren, on Tuesday, and that's another one of the other reasons why I didn't film this on Tuesday. If we had Darren with us and I had my camera, I would have filmed this update on Tuesday, and you guys would have probably seen all of the team members. Darren was currently unavailable over spring break, and hopefully by next week we can start putting her to work on some of the other features of the mock. Dakota, I told you guys he was one of the other members of the mock. He initially quit because of complications with his schedule, with school, and other extracurricular activities. We are down to officially 2 backup members who can help us with the mock. Mostly just help and not actually come with us to the convention, but they can contribute. And those are Melly Frosty and Austin Weber, 2 other former possible team members from before, but they're still going to help us out. And I still have my possible family help. The funeral I'm going to this weekend, hopefully my Uncle EJ will be there. I'll be able to discuss business with him when the the funeral occasion's over and all the peace greetings have been done. As for Uncle Michael, I've not talked to him in a while about BrickCon, and I'm very, very uncertain that we're even going to go to BrickCon, so that's still a very impossible thing. And we're still currently planning the team schedule, still being planned out monthly. And we're finally going to discuss the finances this month once the Bricks by the Bay information site on registration and hotel costs and everything will be up. It's still not up yet, so for those of you who still want to go and register, the site's not up yet. So once the site's up, then I'll probably do a video saying that it's up and let you other guys know that want to go to Bricks by the Bay. I'll let you guys know in that update. So, thanks again for watching. This has been Bricks by the Bay 2013 Update 16. Bricks by the Bay 2013 Exhibition Update number 16. Sorry guys for my lack of grammar usage. Hopefully this update gets uploaded on time. It's already like 10 o'clock. I might miss ridiculousness, but yeah, so that's probably a reason why this update might be late. But stay tuned for the next update. I got a lot more coming for you guys, and you know, for those of you who didn't stick around, hope you guys looked at the description. Everything I mentioned in this update is in the description, and definitely stay tuned for the next one. So see you guys next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.